Good evening. Welcome to the Tennessee Smokies Win Insurance postgame show. I'm Ben Slotnick from the Smokies Baseball Broadcasting Center. Locally owned and operated, Win Insurance has delivered quality insurance solutions to individuals and businesses in Tennessee. Win Insurance is a one-stop shop for your insurance needs, offering homeowners, auto, and business insurance coverage. Contact their Knoxville office today at 865-694-4074 or stop in and see them in Franklin Square right off Kingston Pike. Tonight, the Tennessee Smokies won their third straight over the Barons with a 5-4 victory. We now go through the box score and highlights of tonight's one-run Tennessee win. In the top of the first, Smokies starting pitcher DJ Hers and Barons starting pitcher Garrett Shanley both retired the opposition's top three batters in order. Hers on a ground out and a pair of flyouts in just 7 pitches. Shanley on a flyout, lineout, and strikeout in 11 pitches. To the second inning, Barons cleanup batter Alexander Womack and Joelke Cespedes hit back-to-back singles to begin the top of the second. And with runners on first and second, nobody out, Luis Mieses struck out on 9 pitches in an at-bat where he fouled off 6 consecutive pitches. Following the Mieses strikeout, Adam Hackenberg flew out to the left fielder Cole Roederer. However, the next batter, Xavier Fernandez, walked on 4 pitches, loading the bases with 2 outs for the Birmingham ninth batter, Taylor Snyder, who flew out to center fielder Jordan Wogu to end the half inning. DJ Hers faced 6 batters and threw 27 pitches in the scoreless frame. And at the bottom of the second, Smokies cleanup batter Hayden McGeary led off with a swinging strikeout, which was followed by a Nelson Maldonado walk. And with 1 on and 1 out, Pablo Aliendo grounded into a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. The game was scoreless through 2 completed innings. To the top of the third, Hers retired his first 2 batters faced, but with nobody on and 2 outs, Brian Ramos, who entered this plate appearance hitless in his last 10 at-bats with 7 strikeouts, took advantage of a 3-1 hitter's count pitch.
There's a high deep drive, trouble to right, back going Casey, at the wall, if it's fair, it's gone, and it's a home run for Ramos. He goes the other way, and somehow he sneaks it inside the right field foul pole, and the Barons are on the board, and they take a 1-0 lead.
Following the 2-out Ramos solo shot, Alexander Womack hit his 10th double of the season. But with a runner on second and 2 outs, Cespedes struck out swinging to end the half inning. The Barons scored 1 third-inning run on Brian Ramos's 5th home run of the season. In the home half, with the bottom of the order due, Shanley took care of his first 2 faced, but walked Scott McKeon. Both the runner on first and 2 outs, Smokies leadoff man Levi Jordan lined out to third baseman Taylor Snyder to end the inning. Despite facing only 4 batters in the bottom of the third, Shanley threw 24 pitches in the scoreless frame. 11 of his 24 pitches were to Jordan Wogu, whose lengthy at-bat finished with a flyout to the right fielder Cespedes. Birmingham led 1-0 entering the 4th inning when Luis Mieses singled on the first pitch, but Hers responded by retiring the bottom 3 batters of the Birmingham lineup to end the half inning. In the bottom of the 4th, Cole Roederer led off with a single, which was followed by an Owen Casey pop-out. And with 1 on and 1 out, Smokies cleanup batter Hayden McGeary, who entered this at-bat 1 for his last 12, brought the Smokies crowd to life.
The 0-2 is swung on. This ball's hammered deep to left field. Toward the porch it goes. A 2-run go-ahead homer for Hayden McGeary. A rocket off the bat of the designated hitter. His 9th home run of the series of the season, and the Smokies lead 2-1.
Three pitches later, Maldonado lined out. However, the next 3 Smokies hitters reached base safely, including the man who had an 11-pitch at-bat his last time up, Jordan Wogu.
Hitters counted 2-0 for Wogu. The lefty deals. Pitch is swung on, hammered deep to left field. Salukaba. The second home run of the inning for Tennessee. And they have broken this baby wide open. A 3-run shot by Wogu. Aliendo, Weber, and Wogu score. All of this coming with 2 down here in the 4th inning. It's a 5-run 4th inning for Tennessee, and they lead by 4, 5-1.
Hail to the victors. Since going 63 at-bats without hitting a home run, Tennessee center fielder Jordan Wogu homered for the 4th time in his last 28 at-bats. The former Michigan Wolverine gave the Smokies a 4-run lead. Then with the bases cleared and 2 outs, McKeon grounded out to end the 4th inning. Tennessee scored 5 in the 4th on a pair of homers. Through 4 completed innings, the Smokies led 5-1. To the top of the 5th, with the top of the Birmingham order due up, Tatum reached on a fielding error, but Hers proceeded to retire his next 3 batters on a force out and a pair of strikeouts to end the top of the 5th and become qualified for his first win of the season. Prior to the start of the home half, Barons reliever Nick Ernst replaced the starter Garrett Shanley. In 4 innings, Shanley allowed 5 earned runs on 4 hits, a pair of homers, 2 walks, a hit batter, and 3 strikeouts. With the top of the Smokies order due up, Levi Jordan flew out, Cole Roederer doubled, but Ernst struck out Casey Looking and McGeary swinging to end the inning. Tennessee led by 4 entering the 6th inning. Prior to the start of it, Smokies reliever Joe Nahas replaced DJ Hers. Cespedes led off with a flyout, but the next 5 Barons reached base safely, including the bottom 2 batters of the Birmingham order, Xavier Fernandez and Taylor Snyder.
3-2. And here's Nahas's pitch, swing, and a high fly ball, trouble. Left center field, Roeder back, and it's gone. No, it's off the wall. It hit the wall and bounced right to the left fielder. Scoring is Mieses, Hackenberg to third, and Fernandez to second with a double. He just missed a home run. It hit the facade of the Yeehaw at the yard deck out there and bounced back. The Barons have made it a 5-2 game, and they'll send up the tying man and Tyler Snyder. Here's the 1-1. Swing chopped over the mound, up the middle, ranging for McKeon. Drops it again. A run scores. They don't get an out. That could be the second error this inning on McKeon. He got to the ball. He just didn't squeeze it. It's 5-3.
Although it looked like an error, it was ruled a hit. So following Snyder's RBI infield single, leadoff man Terrell Tatum came up with runners on the corners and 1 out.
Barons were down 5-1. It's 5-3. Pitch home. Swing. Fly ball. Left field. Roeder makes the catch. Runner's going to tag. Here comes Fernandez to score, and it's a 1-run game. A 3-run top of the 6th for the Barons, and now it's 5-4.
The next batter, Jose Rodriguez, flew out to end the half inning, but not before Birmingham cut the Tennessee lead to just 1 run. The Barons scored 3 6th-inning runs on a fielding error, a walk, and 2 hits. Smokies reliever Joe Nahas faced 7 batters and threw 31 pitches in the frame. In the bottom of the 6th, Nelson Maldonado hit a leadoff double, his 12th 2-bagger of the season. But Ernst retired his next 3 batters faced on a strikeout, groundout, and an inning-ending pop-out. Tennessee led Birmingham 5-4 through 6 innings of play. To the top of the 7th, prior to the start of it, Smokies reliever Joe Nahas was replaced by Porter Hodge. Hodge recorded the game's first perfect half inning since the first inning In 12 pitches, Hodge took care of Ramos, Womack, and Cespedes on a groundout and a pair of flyouts. After stretch time, Birmingham manager Lorenzo Bundy made his second call to the bullpen. Gil Luna replaced Nick Ernst. Luna saw Hodge's perfect frame and said, "Hold my beer." Luna retired the 9-1-2 part of the Smokies order on a groundout and a pair of strikeouts, also in 12 pitches. To the 8th inning, the business end of the ballgame, Hodge recorded his second consecutive perfect half inning on a flyout and a pair of strikeouts in only 10 pitches. To the bottom of the 8th, Owen Casey led off with a hit by pitch, which was followed by a Hayden McGeary walk. The Tennessee started the half inning with 2 men on and nobody out, but failed to bring home a run. After the walk and hit batter, Gil Luna took care of his next 3 Smokies faced on a flyout and a pair of swinging strikeouts. The Smokies led 5-4 entering the 9th inning, 3 outs away from clinching a minimum of a series split. Smokies closer Danis Correa entered the game on the mound prior to the start of the top of the 9th. Correa replaced Porter Hodge, who threw 2 perfect innings out of the pen in just 22 pitches. Correa struck out his first batter, Snyder, looking on 3 pitches, then struck out his second batter, Tatum, swinging, also on 3 pitches. And with bases empty and 2 outs, Barons shortstop Jose Rodriguez was down to the team's final strike.
Rodriguez back in there again. There's gold chain glistening out from under that black and red Barons jersey. Open stance. He's got 12 home runs on the year. The pitch, swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ball game over, and the Smokies win. Correa strikes out the side in order in the 9th inning, and the boys are back in victory lane. Final score 5-4. What do you say?
Final score, Smokies 5, Barons 4. The Smokies scored 5 runs on 6 hits, made 2 errors in the field. The Barons scored 4 runs on 7 hits and had a clean sheet defensively. The winning pitcher for the first time this season was the Smokies starter DJ Hers. He improves to 1-1 with a 4.06 earned run average. In 5 innings, Hers allowed 1 run on 5 hits, a solo home run, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. The 6-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, which is his single game best strikeout to walk ratio in his double-A career through 20 completed starts, helped Hers get his first win of the season. And the losing pitcher was the Barons starter Garrett Shanley. He drops to 2-7 on the year with a 5.73 ERA. In 4 innings, Shanley allowed 5 earned runs on 4 hits, 2 home runs, 2 walks, a hit batter, and 3 strikeouts. Then recording the save, the player of the game, the Smokies closer Danis Correa. The Cartagena, Colombia native recorded his 5th save and 6 opportunities. He threw a perfect 9 inning on a hat trick of strikeouts. For the 9th time in the past 10 meetings, the Smokies and Barons played in a 1-run game. Tennessee is now 16-9 versus Birmingham in the season series through 25 games played. With tonight's win, the Smokies improved to 42-36 overall and 6-4 in the second half, while the Barons dropped to 28-50 overall and 3-6 in the second half. Birmingham becomes the first team in Double-A and 3rd team in minor league baseball to reach 50 losses. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have a Southern League scoreboard update and a preview of tomorrow night's Game 5 action. The Smokies Baseball postgame show continues right after this. Welcome back to the Tennessee Smokies Win Insurance postgame show. I'm Ben Slotnick from the Smokies Baseball Broadcasting Center. It's time for a Southern League scoreboard update, including Smokies versus Barons. All 4 Southern League series this week are divisional. In the other Southern League North matchup, the Chattanooga Lookouts won Game 1, the Rocket City Trash Pandas won Game 2, And last night, the Lookouts scored the most single-game runs in Southern League history, trouncing the Trash Pandas 29-3 to take the series lead. However, in Game 4 tonight, Chattanooga trailed 4-0, but has since scored 4 unanswered, and the game is tied at 4 apiece in the bottom of the 8th, but the Trash Pandas do have a runner on first with 1 out. Shifting to the Southern League South in the Florida Panhandle, the Biloxi Shuckers won Game 1, the Pensacola Blue Wahoos took Game 2, and last night Biloxi scored 7 unanswered runs and ended up winning the game 10-4 to take the series lead. And in Game 4 tonight, Pensacola trailed 3-2, but scored 6 unanswered runs in the bottom of the 4th and 8 unanswered overall. The Blue Wahoos currently lead the Shuckers 10-3 in the bottom of the 7th, despite the fact that the Shuckers, down by 7 runs, are out-hitting the Blue Wahoos 11-10. And lastly, in the Magnolia State, the Mississippi Braves and Montgomery Biscuits alternated with shutout wins in the first 2 games of the series. Last night's game between the Biscuits and M Braves was postponed due to inclement weather. And in Game 3 tonight, the Braves led 4-0 and 5-1, but the Biscuits have since scored 8 unanswered and currently lead 9-5 in the bottom of the 8th inning. With the Biscuits down 5-4 in the top of the 5th, Ronnie Simon, who entered tonight with a home run in 2 of his last 4 games, came up with 1 on and 1 out.
Put on the 40-man with him being Rule 5 eligible, but he was not. I was surprised another team didn't draft him. 2-2 pitch. That's hammered. Left field. Back goes Stevens on his horse. He's at the wall, and it's into the bullpen. Simon has homered and put Montgomery in front. A 5-run 4th. And it's now 6-5 Biscuits.
This guy's on some kind of tear right now. He had 2 home runs in their last 2 series coming in. And now has 11 hits in his last 27 at-bats, 3 homers, 2 doubles, and now 6 RBIs.
5 homers in his last 14 games.
Montgomery has preserved and added to its lead since then, leading Mississippi by 4, 6 outs away from taking a series lead. This has been a Southern League scoreboard update. Now it's time for a preview of tomorrow night's Game 5 action between the Barons and Smokies. This preview is brought to you by Swans Marina and Campground. Swans Marina and Campground is located on beautiful Douglas Lake in Dandridge. A peaceful and scenic resort awaits you and your loved ones. Founded in 1943, Swans Marina is one of the oldest marinas in the area. First pitch from Smokies Stadium will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Starting on the mound for the Barons will be the right-hander Christian Mena. He is 4-5 overall with a 5.53 ERA through 15 starts. Mena has allowed multiple earned runs in 14 of his 15 starts, including a minimum of 3 earned runs in 8 starts. In 4 completed starts against the Smokies this season, Mena is 1-2 with a 4.09 ERA. In his most recent start versus Tennessee, Mena recorded a quality start and a no decision. In 6 innings pitched, he allowed 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 home run, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. In that start, he threw a single-game minor league career high, 95 pitches. Christian Mena found a way to walk just 2 batters and record a quality start, despite finishing with a well below satisfactory 56% strike rate. And for the home team, starting for the Smokies is the right-hander Manuel Espinoza. He has no decision with an 18 ERA in 1 start. Espinoza made his first career AA start at Chattanooga on July 2nd. It was one to forget, though. In 1 inning, he allowed 2 earned runs on 4 hits, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. He threw 37 pitches in the first inning and was removed from the game. He looks to bounce back tomorrow, though, where the Smokies have a chance to clinch a series victory over Birmingham. Until then, from Mick Gillespie and Richie Giuliano at Smokies Stadium, I'm Ben Slotnick from the Smokies Baseball Broadcasting Center. Smokies beat the Barons 5-4. Good night, everyone.